before we continue, I'd like to say a big thank you for the heads of ITI for being able to join us. As you know, this is a very serious presentation, and it's very important for the future of the organization as ITI. First off, my name is Parsa, and I've joined us to be given the opportunity to start here as an intern under the field of computer systems and network support. I understand if all goes well, I'll hopefully be offered here a position as an IT security assistant. So, what we will cover in this presentation. This presentation for ITI provides a well-thought and comprehensive overview of IT security essentials. It covers understanding security risks and assessing organizational security procedures, also emphasizing the importance of maintaining a strong and stable security measures. This presentation explores the benefits of implementing network monitoring systems. So, three main topics we're going to cover: IT security risks, organizational security procedures, and implementing network monitoring systems. So, number one, IT security risks. We'll examine a wide range of IT security, covering unauthorized system access all the way to physical system damage and natural occurring risks. Organizational security procedures. We'll assess our current organizational security procedures. This evaluation will involve scrutinizing our methods for mitigating and unauthorized access, safeguarding data and code integrity, and ensuring resilience of our systems against physical and environmental threats. For implementing network monitoring systems, we'll assess the advantages for integrating network monitoring systems, which will enable real-time threat detection, response to security breaches. This approach will enhance our ability to identify anomalies and hiccups, and ensure operational business continuity, throwing our defenses against any cyber threats. IT security risks. I want everyone to understand that IT security risks isn't just a well-protected password, or maybe deleting saved credit cards online. It's not as basic as that, and it can get very serious and complicated if not dealt with correctly. So, before we continue, I have prepared handouts for everyone in the audience to make sure they understand everything well.
Such as unauthorized use of system, basically where individuals gain access to a system without proper authorization, potentially leading to data breaches, theft, or manipulation of sensitive information. And this can be caused by anyone from employees, hackers, or other malicious insiders. Next, we've got malware. Malware is a type of risk that can be very critical to a business, and it consists of such as viruses, worms, ransomware, and other malicious software designed to disrupt or gain unauthorized access to a computer system. Next, we've got unauthorized removal or copying of data or code. Unauthorized data copying or code removal from a system can result in the exposure of private data, loss of competitive edge, and theft of intellectual property. Data breaches, another risk to IT security, basically where individuals have unauthorized access to sensitive information such as personal data or intellectual property. Next, we've got damage to or destruction of physical system assets and environment. Physical damage to a system asset that can occur due to several things like deliberate sabotage, natural disasters, or accidents leading to disruption of operations or loss of critical infrastructure. Basically where maybe an employee spills coffee on a laptop, or maybe an employee drops a laptop, or in other cases someone who can deliberately cause damage to the device. Moving on, we've got damage to or destruction of data or code, where intentional or unintentional damage or destruction of data or code within or outside of the system that can result in loss of vital information, system malfunctions, or compromised integrity. Moving on, we've got naturally occurring risks. Risks such as natural disasters like floods and earthquakes that can disrupt operations, damage physical assets, or cause data loss if proper precautions are not in place. An example where we...
So, adding on to this, there's also an example where a couple of months ago, UAE experienced a very heavy rain that it hasn't experienced for over 70 years. And this led to severe flooding and many other issues, which I'm sure could have been flooding in the premises of an office, therefore damaging physical assets and maybe causing disruption to operations. And finally, phishing attacks. Basically, where deceptive attempts are made to trick individuals in revealing sensitive information through fake emails, phone calls, and fake websites. So, organizational security procedures. It's a very important topic we're going to cover. Number one, we've got business continuity, establishing plans and procedures to ensure the organization can continue operating during and after a security incident. And it includes disaster recovery plans, emergency response protocols, and continuity of operations and strategies. Then we've got backup and restoration of data. So regularly backing up critical data to secure storage locations and implementing robust data restoration procedures. It ensures data integrity, availability, and resilience against data loss events. We've got audits, conducting regular security audits and assessments to identify vulnerabilities, assess compliance with security policies, and measure the effectiveness of security controls. Finally, we've also got testing procedures, implementing comprehensive testing procedures for the systems, networks, and applications. Third and final topic, we've got implementing network monitoring systems. Before we continue to the benefits of implementing network monitoring systems, we must assess organization like ITI's background. So ITI is a well-known and successful business that has over a dozen students and teachers. So it's very critical they have the best implement network monitoring systems in place. They've got several branches and a very serious group. So, benefits.
After implementing the data monitoring device, we can benefit from real-time threat detection. Network monitoring systems continuously analyze network traffic and behavior, allowing for immediate detection of suspicious activities or security breaches. This real-time threat monitoring enables IT teams to respond promptly to potential threats before they escalate into major security incidents. By doing so, it helps us prevent data loss. By detecting threats in real time, organizations can prevent sensitive data from being compromised or stolen. We've got immediate response. Real-time threat detection enables network administrators to respond promptly to security threats as they occur. And at the same time, we've got continuous monitoring. With real-time threat detection, networks are continuously monitored for suspicious activity 24.
So that is real-time threat detection. As you can see, it's a very, very good benefit to have after implementing network monitoring devices. And it can be very beneficial to the organization as it prevents data loss, allows for immediate response, and it has continuous monitoring. So, moving on, we've got visibility and transparency. So, network monitoring systems offer comprehensive visibility to all network activities, ranging from user behavior all the way to application usage and traffic patterns. This transparency allows IT teams to verify unauthorized access attempts, monitor employee productivity, and enforce compliance with security policies and regulations. This allows for detecting insider threats. Transparent monitoring systems help organizations detect multiple insider threats by monitoring user activity, assess patterns, and data transfers. Also, it helps in supporting decision making. Access to comprehensive and accurate data enables informed decision making, and at all levels of the organization. Transparent monitoring systems provide network administrators, IT managers, and executives with all the information they need to make a well-thought decision and how to tackle the issue. Moving on, we also benefit from early warning signs. By monitoring network traffic patterns and anomalies, network monitoring systems can provide early warning signs of potential security threats or breaches. This allows for minimized damage. Early detection of abnormal activities or vulnerabilities allows ITI to mitigate risks and minimize the potential damage caused by security breaches. It also helps by giving reduced response time. Detecting issues early enables ITI to respond more quickly and effectively to any security breaches or incidents. And it helps in keeping business continuity, making sure the organization can continue. Early warning signs help maintain business continuity by proactively addressing potential threats and vulnerabilities before they disrupt any operations. Without performance optimization, ITI can also benefit from performance optimization because network monitoring systems also monitor network performance by identifying bottlenecks, bandwidth issues, and other performance-related issues. By addressing these issues proactively, IT teams can ensure optimal network performance reliability, enhancing overall productivity and user experience. And this can be helpful as it can be very cost-saving. Optimizing network performance helps organizations reduce operational costs associated with bandwidth utilization, infrastructure, maintenance, and resource allocation. And also allows the organization to keep competitive edge. A well-optimized network can provide organizations with a competitive advantage by enabling faster response times, better customer experiences, and greater agility in adapting to changing business requirements. Another benefit we can also gain from is improved incident response. In the event of a security incident, network monitoring systems provide valuable insights into the nature and scope of the breach. This information helps IT teams to quickly identify the source of attack, contain the threat, and initiate an effective incident response plan to minimize damage and restore normal operations. By doing so, we experience reduced downtime. Faster incident response means quicker resolution of issues, which lead to reduced downtime, and this is very critical for a business, as prolonged network downtime can result in loss of revenue, decreased productivity, and damage to reputation, which can be very detrimental. And also allows for cost savings. Improved incident response can result in cost saving by organizations. By resolving incidents quickly and effectively, businesses can avoid expenses associated with downtime, data recovery, regulatory fines, and legal liabilities. Another benefit that IT can get from network monitoring system is compliance requirements. They can meet the compliance requirements. Many industries and regulatory bodies require organizations to implement a robust network monitoring system as part of their commitment to compliance obligations. By deploying network monitoring solutions that meet regulatory standards such as GDPR, HIPAA, and PCI DSS, organizations like ITI can demonstrate their commitment to data security and compliance. By doing so, they gain customer trust. Compliance with industry standards and regulations enhances customer trust and confidence in our organization's ability to protect their data and privacy. Also, it helps in legal obligations. Compliance with the regulatory requirements is often mandated by law, and failure to comply can result in legal consequences, fines, or penalties. Finally, we also gain the competitive advantage. Compliance with industry standards and regulations can provide a competitive advantage by differentiating organizations as trustworthy and reliable partners. So, overall, implementing network monitoring systems is essential for enhancing IT security. Organizations like ITI, by providing real-time threat detection, early warning signs, improved incident response, visibility and transparency, performance optimization, compliance requirements, network monitoring systems play a very crucial role in safeguarding sensitive data, preventing data breaches or cyber threats, and ensuring smooth operation of enterprise networks. So, in conclusion, this presentation highlighted IT security risks all the way from unauthorized access to damage and natural occurring risks. We stress the importance of maintaining business continuity with strong data backup, restoration procedures, and regular audits. Our future focus will be on improving our security procedures, preventing unauthorized access, protecting data integrity, and strengthening our system against any threats. We also discussed the benefits of implementing network monitoring systems, which allow for real-time threat detection, response to enhance our defenses, and ensure operational continuity. And
Okay.
And by doing so, by having me on board, I'll make sure we turn something like this into this.
I have a question.
Yes.
How will the implementation will enhance our system security?
Okay. So first off, we must understand that ITI is a very successful business. It has over a dozen customers, students and teachers. It's very important they implement the correct security. So how it will enhance is, as we discussed, it gives them real-time threat detection, early response time, visibility and transparency, and compliance with requirements. And by doing so, they can benefit from many ways, such as being cost saving, prevent disruption of operations, prevent any data breaches or data loss, and allow for business continuity.
So you will prepare this in a policy and give it to us.
Correct.
It's security.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for everything.